Welcome to the 210 Culture Podcast, Episode 6. What are we calling this again?
It's Spooktober.
Spooktober!
It is the Spooktober edition.
Scary.
Cause shit about to get spooky.
So like always, this is G.
And
And DJ.
And Donna.
So we're back again for this week's episode. Hope y'all guys have had a great week since the last time y'all heard us. It's been a very, very fun week. No, not really. I haven't done anything. I haven't really done much. But, we start off how we always start our podcast. How did everybody's weekend go?
great. It was a regular old celebration, But, it's not just about my weekend. I mean, got a lot of stuff done. Like, it's hard to do now being adults,
Yes, sir. Not all weekends were celebrations.
Exactly. We don't live that party life like you
I
guys.
know.
We're adults.
Ooh. That hurts.
It's actually been a blur. I don't even realize. I did this weekend.
I know. I was thinking about it, and I'm like, oh.
Like, you can't see it, right? Like, you didn't even know you were on a weekend break, but you were.
So,
we went to go see Night School.
Oh,
I remember.
How was that?
Yeah.
It was okay.
Oh.
Yeah, it was okay.
You don't like Kevin Hart?
Honestly, no, I don't like him.
Oh.
He's not funny to me.
Honestly,
Hey, some people think he's not funny.
Yeah, honestly, after Ride Along 2, I haven't really found anything funny. Like, I don't think Get Hard was funny.
That was funny.
I
Will
felt like-
Ferrell and Kevin Hart.
Well, Will
come
Ferrell's hilarious, but I didn't think they meshed good together. And I mean, it's kind of really the same. Kevin Hart always plays the same role, the loser. It's like, well, how many times can you be the loser? And
He's about to have a serious role coming up too.
I hope so.
No,
I mean,
for real, he is with Bryan Cranston. Something.
Yeah, so, I mean,
Yeah,
the surrounding cast is pretty good though. I mean, you had.
I mean, that's what made the movie.
You had what's his name from 21 Jump Street, the coach.
Yeah, true.
Exactly.
Like, I mean, my favorite Kevin Hart movie, like, honestly, like, I liked the one where he was like, he was just working for a company, and from high school he was a good guy, and then he just works for a company. I forgot what was that movie. And then the guy that they made fun of, which was The Rock.
Oh, Central
Intelligence. Yeah,
Oh,
that
I like
really
that one.
made me. It really made me laugh. That was when it got me.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. Yeah, but I mean, the whole supporting role, Fat Joe was pretty hilarious in there.
Oh, I didn't even know he
I
was
think that's
in
his
that
first
movie.
movie. I think
He's
I don't think
been
I've
in
seen him
part
anymore.
of things. I mean, 8 Mile probably.
maybe. Oh yeah, wasn't he in?
Yeah.
No, wasn't it Scary Movie?
Oh yeah, he came out in one of them. I mean, he's come out.
I
in
think
a
yeah,
couple
it's Scary
things
Movie
lately.
when he's fighting the dude when he's rap battling him and then they throw him in the dumpster. But yeah, I mean, we went to go see Night School. It was pretty cool, and then pretty much didn't do anything Sunday. I think we just bummed around and filmed some, edit the videos there.
Even
yeah.
when we're off, we're working.
Oh yeah, I mean, we're trying to roll out new content and make sure that we have new stuff for you guys.
Our favorite viewers.
I'm trying probably right after this drops, I'll probably end up dropping the Burger Teca video that I have sitting that we haven't been able to put out yet because I've been editing like crazy on that one.
Oh, we feel that love.
I don't know what that had to do with anything.
Everybody's
but,
feeling that love.
but yeah, so
Anyways,
DJ, do you do anything interesting other than just work?
No, just worked. Oh yeah, I kicked it with Dom.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
hey, that's what family's for.
Yeah.
Like I guess,
Chill with the
everybody can
family.
afford to party then, huh?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I
Yeah,
forgot.
all the time.
Don't remember that Friday night.
Yeah.
Well, now that we got our weekend out the way, let's go ahead and jump into some topics here. Get the show on the road. Dom, ring the bell.
Hold up. Wait, which bell? Wait. There we go. We're ready to go, man. You know us, UTSA Roadrunners. We
Yes.
did it. We on a roll, buddy.
So we played UTEP this past weekend. The final score of the game was 30-21. What did you guys think about this win?
Well, let's see here. Let's say yes. It's time to celebrate all over again.
I don't know about celebrating yet. I mean, we're still 2-2, going into week 5, so I wouldn't go
Yep.
start calling celebration yet. Now we are 1-0 in conference, which is what matters.
Facts.
But I mean, still, it's still a long
season.
a long season to go. I mean,
Gotta get to that bowl.
I mean, Texas State wasn't a tough easy game when it should have been, or it was.
It should have. Yes.
I mean, this is a very looks like I didn't actually catch the game because we were driving back from Corpus this weekend, so I didn't actually get to catch the game. But I'm pretty sure it was probably one of those last minute drives that saved it, like they did the week before. I mean, I'm totally glad that they won, and of course, 500 going into week 5 isn't bad when you're 11 game season. So I mean, what's it, 6 to get bowl eligible? So we're trying to shoot for 7, so we can actually go this time and not sit there wondering we're gonna make it like last year.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I feel confident. I mean, we got Rice this weekend. They're on Saturday. I feel like if we can knock off Rice, I think we might have a pretty good shot at winning the conference because Rice normally destroys us pretty bad. I think last year was like 34-17, if I'm correct, something like that. So, we can beat Rice, and then we have North Texas, and then I think North Texas tends to be the one that we have yet to win. So, it's definitely good to go ahead there and take them out. But, I mean, it's been a pretty good season so far. Not too bad. It was kind of rocky at first, but first games really don't count when they're just non-conferences. So, not too bad. But, yeah, I mean, we didn't get to go this time because we were out of town.
Yeah.
We didn't tailgate,
True. I mean, we would love to tailgate all the time, but it's just so much time to be putting into it, and it's our team, so we'll support them any way we can. Watch them on TV or even like just cheer them on. Hearing them on the radio while we're at work, slaving away.
Slaving away like slaves.
Yeah, definitely.
But,
so but you know what? We're gonna get it. We're gonna keep this roll going. Hopefully, gotta keep the gas going.
Yeah.
Because we in it to win it.
I don't know what that has to do with anything we're talking about, but okay.
Well,
all right, so
moving on to our next topic. So there's a new San Antonio service that delivers drinks and bartenders to customers. Two friends launched Boozers SA, which allows customers to place a delivery order, rent a bartender, and eventually the team will offer a designated driver service. Faircloth, one of the friends, said, "We're based out of 3 liquor store locations, mainly on the north and central sides of San Antonio, and will deliver your booze to you, beer, wine, or liquor. Really, it's to prevent people from drinking or driving. Having to go to the store too many times, just a way to eliminate the number of drivers on the road that have been drinking." Do you think this service will take off here in San Antonio?
Yes.
That's genius.
The funny thing is that with my job, when I got promoted over to the business side, and you have to take like the training class, and part of the training class was to create your own business, and somebody in that class actually created the template for this business. So that's why I laughed when I found out that it actually happened. So of course, I mean, it's great. My real question is, how are they going to know the difference between somebody who's placing an order as opposed to some underage kid trying to place an order?
that's true.
Like, are you going to ID them when you get there? Are you IDing them before? Because, I mean, that's kind of a waste of time and money if you're going to, like, get the order, show up, ID them there, see that they're underage, and now you got to leave because they're underage.
No, I'm pretty sure they'll have you, like, put in your ID and all that, like, on the app or something. Make it simple.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, I mean, they're still going to have to technically ID when you get there because
True.
they can steal their parents' ID, run them through whatever, and then when you get there, oh, yeah, they left. I'll sign it for it. So, I mean, that's, I would say, probably the hardest part of it, I would think. Which, if any issues, that's going to be the issue. Because, I mean, delivering is fine. Now I would like to do some more research on this and find out, like, I'd actually like to interview them. That'd be pretty dope. But I mean, like, how long is it gonna take? How much can you order in advance? Like, how much in advance do you have to order? Because on a Saturday night, especially like with the McGregor fight this weekend, like if everybody's using that service, like, are you gonna wait 3 hours to get that beer that you are gonna run out of?
That'd be crazy.
So I mean, that's where I'm just like, well, how does that work? How do they know? And is there enough people to deliver? I mean, I know it's going to probably be within like a 5-mile radius, but
that's going to be a busy service.
And then the next question is, do they cut off at 9 because it's based out of a liquor store? So like after 9 o'clock, are you just screwed? So you're still gonna have to make the run to HEB
You're right.
and go get the beer at midnight 1:30, or is it something that they're gonna keep open? And it's just the liquor store will be closed, but they'll still be delivering out of it. This,
Yeah. I didn't think about that.
Yeah. So I mean, this is something I'd really be interested in, like actually sitting down with these people. Maybe we can do that for a video and get some more behind the scenes on it to find out. But yeah, I mean that's how I feel about it. But
I mean, hey, I honestly wish this was here when we were like in college, like drinking carelessly, not thinking about the next day. I mean, come on, like, and then to help out, the bartenders and everything. I don't know, like you said, this is still something that's still in the making and everything. So I honestly think it's a great idea, and that we're gonna have to see how this goes.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we all agree here. That's a good service. Great service.
yeah, I mean, like I said, I think it's a pretty good thing. It's just I have some questions that I'd like to ask, just out of curiosity, just to see it. I'd like to see like a behind the scene on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll probably definitely reach out to them and see if we can get something going, and maybe get a sponsorship or two.
Where that money at?
Somebody cut us a check, please. We're waiting to get that check. But yeah, I mean it'd be pretty cool. Definitely probably something to look into for this weekend for our little shindig. Try it out.
Yeah, for sure.
So
maybe a bartender.
Yeah, maybe a bartender that can follow us in the car.
Margarita.
Drive around town with a bartender. That'd be dope. What if they Ubered and the Uber driver was a bartender?
Ooh. Money.
Dollar.
I mean, I think the concept is a good thing. I would like to see how it's implemented. Maybe we can test it out or something.
Definitely.
Yeah, so let's do a trial. Hey, hit us up. We're at...
We live on 123 Street on the corner of Getty and Andale. So please, if you're listening, Boozy SA, drop us some alcohol.
Yeah,
and
drop
take
it
us
out.
home.
For free, though. I don't want
But,
to pay. And maybe there's some other form of payment that you can take.
Wait, hey. I don't think Dom's ready for that kind of payment.
Exactly. I ain't got nobody.
So, anyways,
Yes.
moving on.
We're coming to my favorite topic ever. And that's pumpkin pie returning to Bill Miller's this week.
The only thing about this season that
And National Taco Day.
Yay!
Let's talk about it, shall we?
Yes.
So, why don't we go ahead and start with the Bill Miller pie first? So
Yeah, pumpkin pie return to Bill Miller's October 1st. I'm not a big fan of Bill Miller's, but I do love their salads and their pies.
Anybody who loves their salads at Bill Miller's needs to kill themselves.
Hey, their salads are pretty good.
I know.
They
that's
got
what
good
I'm
ranch.
saying.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
everything
but
else there is garbage.
Yeah, but you
I
go
love
to
their
McDonald's
salad.
for a
Chicken
salad.
strips, what? Bill Miller's
Do you
chicken
go
strips.
to Longhorn Steakhouse and be like, I'll just take the salad? No, you get a steak with it.
I don't get steak, and you know that.
Exactly. Yeah, so it's Han Solo season on top of pumpkin spice season. That means the leggings are back. With
Yes.
the black pants and the big jacket, the big poofy
And
Han
the
Solo
Uggs.
jacket.
Those
The
stupid
Uggs.
Uggs.
Ugh.
Oh my god.
No,
those.
so that means everybody watch out.
Really?
How
Is
did
this
they
like
know?
a sad moment or what? What the hell?
I don't know. I don't know. Pumpkin pie just gets me in that
This is
moment.
what happens when the sound boy isn't
I
prepped before.
Love
before.
pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin pie.
And then I tagged my husband that hasn't bought me the ice cream from Bluebell yet, but it is in stores.
Please.
Pumpkin pie is overrated.
Pumpkin pie is disgusting.
You're
If you want
disgusting.
something
Super
really
overrated.
more festive, seeing how the Peanut Festival is this weekend,
That's nasty.
HEB.
I know that's very nasty.
HEB has the Floresville's I forget what it's called. Roof tin ice cream has peanuts.
Obviously, you don't
ice
like it
cream
that
and
much if you
chocolate
don't know the
syrup in
name.
there. And it's my favorite time of year. That's how I know the holidays are about to kick off, because I can find it at my local HEB. Shout out to HEB. Cut that check, HEB.
And Taco Gabiana was giving out free tacos today.
A lot of places were giving
And a
out
lot of places.
taco
too.
spells.
Taco.
Taco Bell had 4 tacos for $5.
What?
Yes.
Bill Miller's had
Dang.
69-cent bean and cheese tacos all day.
65.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mama Margie's gave out free diarrhea all weekend, all day today. But yeah, I mean, we've discussed this last time on the podcast that what was our favorite taco, but you weren't on in the podcast. So
Oh yeah.
if you had
Bean
to
and
pick
cheese.
one
Potato and egg.
You had to pick one taco.
Bean and cheese.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Because I don't like meat in my breakfast tacos a lot of the times. So I'd rather just pick bean and cheese. Basic.
Yes, and for those who didn't listen to episode 2, you need to listen to episode 2, which is now available on iTunes.
Sound guy, what are you doing? Come on. You had to put a sound for that.
I just did that.
So, like I said, we're available now on iTunes, so you can listen to us for free on there. Just search 210 Culture. Add it to your iTunes list, playlist. Listen to it while you're at the gym.
Oh, yes.
Listen to it while you're in the car.
Oh, yes.
Listen to it while you're on a date. Listen to it when you're about to bust the lotion out and put the special tapes on. But
I mean, what special tapes are we talking about here?
You know what special tapes I'm talking about. There's actually a sound effect for that.
No.
If you actually type yes,
Oh,
that works too.
Dang. Really?
I want to dance again. Okay, so what secrets you talking here?
So yeah, I mean definitely check it out. But yeah, we all agreed last time that carne guisada with cheese would be our taco. We can only have one
Really?
taco for the rest
Dom.
Easy.
You don't get carne guisada with cheese. What are you talking about?
Dang, she called you out. You lying.
That's what I think about your comments.
Can't say nothing.
Definitely. So
Because I love what carne guisada. Come on, I love that with cheese. With verde, come on.
You're just agreeing with this other man over here.
no, this is when we
Okay,
asked
whatever.
we asked everybody what their taco was.
But you know what I do agree on?
That's
That's
true.
what I agree on.
It's true. I agree with you on that.
Okay,
Oh,
but
God,
other
that's
than
what
that,
horrible.
I agree on another subject, in that this is and this is probably the best subject. Go ahead and bring it up, Donna.
So this is G's favorite subject.
This is why we got the explicit warning on our podcast here. So
All
go
right,
ahead,
come
take it
on,
away.
Dom. Make the sound so people know. Yeah, it's gonna get that
gonna get
juicy.
freaky
Last
tonight.
night I ended up at the emergency room.
So this is the the emergency room strip club. A new strip club on the San Antonio's northeast side is causing some controversy. Some people, for some weird fucking reason, fear the emergency room gentleman's lounge could be mistaken as an actual emergency room.
How stupid do you have to be?
Dude, that sounds
In the article, Shannon did say the owner does understand why citizens do have concerns, which is why staff asked the owner to make changes.
So, I'm going to give the same reaction that I gave when I first heard this story 2 days ago. And that is, we all know who's the only people complaining about the name of this damn strip club. It is the damn feminists. Because no man will ever go pull up with a bullet hole in his arm, dying, saying, "Oh shit, you took me to the wrong emergency room. Take me to the correct one." They're going to be like, "I'm going to die at either one. I'd rather die here." So you know damn well that it's not no man complaining that it's called the emergency room.
Exactly.
It's those feminists that have nothing better because their boyfriends like to cheat on them, and they tell them, "I was in the emergency room last night. That's why I didn't pick up the phone." We all know that is exactly why. And it's funny now that I actually know that the owner is actually a woman. So that part even makes it even funnier.
What? That's
Yeah, because that's what she says. It says here that, Shannon is the owner.
Shannon could be a guy.
Oh, no,
man.
wait. No.
No.
I read that wrong.
So,
Okay, never mind.
yeah.
But still. It's actually gone viral. There's plenty of pictures of the front
Yeah.
that like spread through Facebook and Instagram there. So that's pretty interesting. But I mean,
That's wild.
I just think that, I mean, how, like DJ said, how stupid can you be to, you know, oh look, this is the nearest emergency room. Oh crap, this is a strip club. What the hell?
And for the record, for those who haven't seen the logo, it says the emergency room with like a little heartbeat, and then there's 2 strippers on a stripper pole on each side of the logo. So I don't really understand by the logo how you would not realize this is not a hospital. There's no cross on there. There's no red cross. There's nothing. It's 2 strippers and the word emergency room with a heartbeat going on. So, you know, I don't understand how that is.
Hey,
but
you never, maybe there's an emergency room like that too. You never know.
But then it's like, where do you really like complain? Because then like the heart attack grill where everyone's dressed up like doctors. I mean, in Vegas, like technically I could walk in there and be like, oh, this is the hospital because everybody's wearing gowns. Like,
True.
It's so stupid. Like if this was a burger place called the Emergency Room Burger, we would not be having this conversation right now. Everyone would just be minding their own business.
Side note: they are hiring
And for
anyone interested.
the fact that we bring you the best of 210 Nation, Dom's gonna go on special assignment and see what the hype's all about.
Oh, you honor me with this.
Why are you surprised? Inside, you're probably like, hell yeah.
You're like,
So
I've
Dom-
been waiting for them to ask me to go.
I've never been to
Dom,
this
Dom,
unique
Dom,
place.
Dom, you might have to take a team of like 3 or 4 guys to get a full
Team building.
team building exercise. We might not be able to film inside, but we'll do our best, do our research to get down to the bottom of this.
Snapchat would be crazy though.
We're gonna make sure that we get down to the bottom of this and find out if you can really mistake this for an emergency room. So we'll go in there and Dom will tell us if there's a waiting room, if there's TVs.
Oh,
How
I'll
long
tell you
is
what's the name of my nurse.
Do they take insurance?
Do they give you
Most
a
insurance?
do they give you a
Hope
booster
so.
shot in the butt or
Be like,
some-
please, I'm into some crazy stuff.
so we will have that news report for you eventually.
Imagine if you go in there and they're actually doing like, I don't know, emergency room things, like where people get off by like going clear and then
No.
and then they're just throwing stacks of ones everywhere.
That's hilarious.
Now I would like be serving the drinks.
The only thing I want them to see is
Oh
I
god.
hate you.
Now what I would be doing is actually serving like the mixed drinks in like
They'd
an
run
IV
away.
bag with like a straw, like a tip, kind of like a hookah bag.
uh,
That would be dope. Like they roll it up to you, you sit there, you got your little like, you know, sanitized tip, and you're just like sucking on the IV.
Oh god.
Like that would be dope. Like if you're like, yeah, I need 10 cc's of Jack Daniels. Like, I mean,
Oh,
sure,
yes.
it might be expensive as hell, but I totally would pay for it. Little IVs everywhere.
Okay, well, why don't you go and find out?
Okay, we're
let
taking a
us know.
210 Culture Fund road trip. Everybody's
Oh,
all
going.
right.
You too, babe.
Team building.
Let's do it.
That's how we do here. We make sure we bring you the best of 210 Nation, even if it means strip clubs.
Hey.
Best of 210.
But we're gonna go ahead right here in this this time here we're gonna take a quick break here for our sponsorship. For those who are listening to us online, I hope there's sponsorship here so we can get some paper here. So hey.
Hey, we
Oh,
the
God.
18.
And if they don't cut off, this is the part where we make a
This is
special
the part
announcement.
where the rap breaks down. Gets real intense. No one makes a sound.
But yeah, I mean, so hopefully we get some sponsorships right here for our podcast if you're listening. And if you didn't get anything, then congratulations, you got to hear us commercial free.
Okay. Moving on now.
Yes.
So our next topic is Eastside 3-story food truck park will showcase the best of what San Antonio has to offer. Developers
Wow.
will soon break ground on a deluxe $2.7 million food truck park that's been given years in the making on San Antonio's east side. The park will feature 6 food trucks outside a 3-story structure with yoga and exercise classes, frequent live music performances, and 2 bars, among other amenities. Project lead Joe Anthony Guerrero said they're hoping the park, called Brooklyn Street, on a triangular portion of land on the corner of Burnett and Live Oak Street by Fiesta 2019. What do you think about this new food truck park?
I think it's a.
Sound guy, can you please stop making random sounds? Just don't
Super
even go
random.
with the topics. Okay, you're worse than the sound guy from last week. And the sound guy from last week was pretty awful.
It was pretty good. I heard great reviews about the sound guy from last week. I heard the sound guy from last week was like the best. I heard he actually left us because he had to go tour with Kanye.
Oh, thank
after
God.
Saturday
Okay.
Night
Wow,
Live
that's awesome.
mess. So shout out to that sound guy. I miss him. He was my homie. We used to kick it.
I can't
Yeah, I
wait for
think-
this, though. Seriously. Plus, it's close to where we live, so we can definitely check it out.
Well, there is that new one right there on 410 and 35. I forget what it's called. Street Fair?
Mhm.
Street Fair. That new one. All the new food trucks that I know like go there now.
Oh, yeah.
Street Fair, I think. Right there on. That gotta use my cheat sheet here. I totally forgot to write this down. Yeah, it's over on it's on 410 and 35, but I can't remember the name of the damn place. I want to say Street Fair. I know people like Get Rico tacos are always over there, which I've been meaning to go eat them.
I don't know.
Yeah, it is Street Fair. Street Fair.
Street Fair.
Yeah, Street Fair SA. It's another food park that's a little bit closer to us too, off of 410.
Yay.
Yeah, so that I know of, we have 3 already in town. You have
Yeah, technically
there's
the block
4.
is considered.
you have the block.
Yeah.
You have the food trucks on Verde. You have Street Fair now, and then I think you have Rosebush, Hidden Bush, the one where the Malik cheesesteaks are. That one doesn't really count though, because it only has like one food truck. But,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm all for food trucks. I think it's cool how it's no longer just like street tacos and
Yeah, it's all kind of different stuff.
hamburgers. Yeah, I mean,
That's
it's one
how
of
I
those
feel.
like good and bad. I think it's cool because most food truck places have like these random like fusion foods. They're not just like regular basic food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Trying to get their ideas out there.
yeah, which is pretty cool. Of course, just like a main complaint everybody always has is that why is it so expensive? But of course, you got to count the ingredients and the travel.
Yeah.
Which I mean, that's kind of the downside for it. But I mean, if you really want to be that cheap, then just go to McDonald's. But
Yeah.
Facts.
or Wingstop.
Ooh, Wingstop.
Um,
yes.
But yeah, shout out to Wingstop for letting DJ out early today.
Yay!
Part of the podcast.
Shout
Where
out
the
there.
wings at, though?
I was off today.
Oh, God.
But yeah, I mean, I like the idea. Now, 3 stories. Does that mean like all the food's gonna be at the bottom, or are they gonna like drive on the top
Yeah.
second story?
I'm
and
sure
you,
there's like
go around.
food at the bottom because you're going to have entertainment and they're going to have yoga and exercise. So when you feel really fat for eating what you ate at the food truck, you can,
Genius.
burn it off.
Now, it's just, I mean, not that I have anything against the east side, but hopefully they can take care of something nice and not destroy it and vandalize it and then make them have to shut it down. That's always the problem with something nice like that. Same with the block. Just making sure that people destroy it.
Why you gotta be like that, G?
I'm just saying, man. I mean, there's a lot of good stuff, but when people don't take care of
It
it, they destroy
depends.
it.
Well, Live Oak is in a bad area.
That's true. But I mean, I just
Yeah.
I hope this makes air because I don't want to lose it due to all the copyrighted music that's been playing here. But but yeah, I mean, I like it. I mean, I love food trucks.
Yeah.
I like the different foods. The culture creations.
I think they're
Of
the
the
backbone
area.
of society.
There's just a certain somebody on this table who doesn't like weird food, so that's why I don't really go.
Oh, DJ, what's wrong with you?
It ain't
Chicken
me.
strip central, aren't you?
I know.
Nah, man.
I know,
But
but
I like all kind of stuff.
Oh, he likes his wings from Wingstop.
Nah,
Nah, you get tired.
that
of
shit
them.
gets hard.
What's the secret ingredient, DJ?
love
Love.
it. It's love.
Dedication.
Dedication 6 coming soon. But yeah, I mean, I'm a big food truck person. What about you guys?
Yes. No, I mean, hey, back in college, it was always Ricky's Tacos, huh?
Shout out to Ricky.
Ricky, where you
Ricky's
at right
Taco.
now?
Shout out
Yeah.
Ricky.
DJ's like, I don't know who Ricky is, but
I
shout him out
know,
anyway.
shout him out.
Cut us a check, man. Let's
Okay,
go.
so the others
Smart
are really
boy.
bomb.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the food trucks grinding because
All of it.
Yeah.
they just do what they love. They might not have the money to get that expensive place, but they got enough to get that truck going and
It ain't easy being cheesy.
flip in there. And those who are, what's it called? hidden chefs that kind of want to get out there and see.
Mhm.
If you go to, is it Confosos?
What?
That food truck right there up by
Consapos.
Consafos?
Yes.
Yeah, if you hit up Consafos, they'll actually rent out the truck for you, and you can actually cook there.
No, man.
Yeah, I think you pay like $80 for the day or whatever, and you can like cook out of there. And they have their food truck, and like you provide your own stuff, but they let you use the truck, and you just set up there by the new Hemisphere Park area, and you can go ahead and cook. I know Chi-Chi's Hot Chicken. Shout out to Chi-Chi's out there. They took a day and they cooked out there out of the truck, which is pretty dope.
That's dope.
Definitely those pop-up shop chefs there that don't have the money for a full truck and they don't have money for a shop. That's always a good place to go set up and get
it's
your.
a really good area too, so it's not like you're not going to get business.
You know, you have everybody riding Donna's favorite scooters around town, and they
Oh,
stop there
God.
to get some food. Yeah, I know it's been a while since we talked about those magical scooters.
Good. Let's keep it that way, please.
But yeah, I mean, I think it's something cool. 3 Stories is gonna be pretty dope because most food truck places that I've been to so far, other than Street Fair, I really have just been to the block. But the parking's terrible and the spaces is small, so hopefully this has good parking. Especially if you're gonna be something big like that, I would assume you would have to have good parking there.
Yeah.
So we'll see. You know, we'll probably be out there checking it out opening day around Fiesta time.
Fiesta 2019.
So we'll definitely have a video on that once that opens up there and check it out. But we'll go ahead now and get into the.
You're done with the topics.
Yeah, so we're done a little bit early, and we're done for a special reason because it is that time of the show that you get a blanket.
Hey.
Yeah, blanket.
Like I said last week, get that blanket, get some tea. We gonna sit down, read some scary shit.
So you can go ahead and pause this right now while you get ready
Yeah.
for a story time here.
Spooky.
So before we go ahead and start,
Scary lyric. Oh, never mind. We're not 98.5.
so yeah, instead we got Creepy Karen.
Creepy Karen.
My name
Yeah.
is Creepy Karen.
Creepy Karen.
You gotta do it in a creepy
She
Karen
is a
voice.
cat lady.
She's chased every man away.
I have.
And she has razor sharp teeth.
And she can key a car by looking at it.
I ain't scary.
And she has the ghost of the 17 abortions that hunt her daily.
Okay, guys, I really don't appreciate you guys talking about me like that. Okay.
Sorry, Karen. So
The power of Christ compels you. I mean, I'm
before
sorry.
before we get into the story today with Creepy Karen, of course, remember to submit your stories and poems to us all month at 210 Culture SA. And I'll probably put a section on our website on 210culture.com where you can submit them as well to make it a little bit easier for everybody. And of course, we're going to read them every week. Depending on how many we have, we may read them all if we do get any. And then if not, we're just going to pick a random story out of nowhere, just like we did today. So definitely submit so we can go ahead and get you guys out here. And here we go. Creepy Karen, take it away.
So this is from actually Reddit, Scary Short Stories. The writer's name, username is hack_shuck. And it's called, I was accidentally sent a Ouija board, which actually works.
Hey.
I'd bought many Ouija boards before. I guess I kind of collect them, but this one is different. As soon as I removed the bubble wrap, I knew. The room cooled, and the air seemed static, as if charged by some strange energy, and there was an extra letter within the board's alphabet. I can't show you that letter here, as of course, my computer keyboard doesn't contain it. And believe me, it's probably for the best, if I don't share that extra letter, for your own sake. That extra letter is vital. In order for any Ouija board to function, it's like an area code for hell. I pretty quickly figured out that absolutely any question prefixed by that letter will be answered immediately. There was more than one entity, also eager to speak with me, that the planchette was dragged back and forth so fast, my fingers were burned by the friction. I was like a kid in a candy store. I tested the waters by asking what tomorrow's weather would be like, and would my new Xbox game arrive the next day. That sort of triviality. The accuracy of every answer was unerring. I asked for advice on how to ace an upcoming job interview, and the tips the board gave me led to me being hired on the spot. I asked for gossip on my friends, my ex-girlfriend, the weird old dude who lived downstairs. My eyes widened with delight as I heard of dirt even more scandalous than I dreamed of. All the while, I ignored the increasingly desperate-sounding emails from the vintage Ouija board dealer, who sold me the board through eBay. He was warning me to return it, to destroy it, to do anything except use it. Fat chance. Even when he turned up at my apartment, I ignored my buzzing intercom. I knew it was him. The board told me so, but the persistent son of a bitch just wouldn't quit. In my annoyance, I asked the board how best to kill a man and dispose of his body. I was only half joking. I received a dozen different suggestions, each more disturbing than the last. But eventually, the eBay trader collared me on my way home from my very well-paid new job, and I relented and I let him buy me a beer, figuring I could maybe sell him his board back for $1 million or so. He seemed frantic, ranting about how hell operates like those old-fashioned premium-rate phone lines. I roared with laughter at the suggestion of helpful demons sat at rows of desks wearing hand-free headsets. But the eBay trader corrected me. Demons would never waste their time with such frivolities as Ouija boards, he said. The things I've been contacting were people paying off their debts. People hadn't realized that Satan billed you later. People like me. As the eBay trader wept and said that he'd only used the board once and owned a lifetime service, I began to frantically calculate how many hundreds of calls I'd made straight to hell.
Wow.
Some chilling stuff there. But yeah, thank you, Crazy Karen.
Creepy Karen, bitch.
Oh,
Damn.
Creepy, crazy, close
You
enough.
better recognize.
But yeah, you know, since we got some time to kill here, yeah, you know, Ouija boards. As a Mexican, you don't mess with them. Period. That's just.
As a black person, you do not mess with Ouija boards.
As an Asian person.
I know, like I'm even surprised they even have them. Like, it's kind of funny because you see them like at Target and stuff, and it's just like, kind of one of those like, what's it doing on the shelf? You're not supposed to have one. Like, why do they even have them? Type thing.
I've been very curious, and I don't want to try it, but I want to be in the same room when it happens.
No, haven't you seen Ouija
No.
board part 2? Just being in the same room, you
No.
die.
Exactly.
Oh,
But yeah, definitely some good stories, and yeah, if you know how to write good stories,
you
not
know
just
how to write.
I
I
know
hope
how to
everyone
rub
knows
my
how to
eyes.
write.
I don't know how to write. Okay,
Yeah, we know.
if you know how to write a good short story and you want it read on here live, go ahead and send it to us again. Like I said, 210culturesa.com or 210culture.com, or our email 210culturesa@gmail.
Blah, 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 blah.
But yeah, definitely go ahead and shout us out there and submit your stuff. Few little promos, shout outs, I guess you can say, to end the show here. Our good friends Bare Knuckle Apparel, they're having their Bear Market text pop-up show this Saturday, October 6th, between 5 and 11. They're going to have 20 art vendors there, food vendors, 4 acoustic artists. I can't talk today. And there's no cover. It says no cover donation, so I guess they're just taking donations. I don't know exactly as to what, but it does say here that everything is all themed around the stuff that you were scared of as a child. So it's definitely something good for Halloween here to take a look at. If you love Halloween and you want to support local businesses and artists, definitely somewhere to go. It's on 1017 East Mulberry Avenue. So like I said, it starts there on at 5 p.m. there on October 6th. So definitely be out there. Check out their new shirts. They have the local only Halloween edition shirt that has the tombstone on the front. It says SATX, San Antonio, Texas. And in the back, it has a Grim Reaper on the back that looks pretty dope. So shout out to them. Next week, on the on the 15th, Sangria on the Berg chef is opening his second restaurant, Ceviche.
Yay! Congratulations.
So congratulations out to Caesar there and the whole Sangria family and everybody there at over there at Ceviche. We hope to see you guys soon there. Well, it's in 2 weeks. I'm sorry, 2 weeks on the 15th there in October. So we'll definitely try to go out there as quickly as we can and shoot some video for everybody. Don't forget, Market Barbecue is officially open as well. If you haven't checked out that video that we posted Friday, definitely go check it out. We're doing pretty good on that video. Right now it has like 700 views, so definitely go out there and view it, support us.
Yeah.
We are, don't forget we also have our nice 210 Culture hats for sale. And then we're working on the shirts that you see in the video, on the Marketplace video. So those should be releasing pretty soon. So if
Buy
you did
our
like
merch.
if you did like them in the video, let us know. And then of course on October 24th, we're having our game night at Luchador Bar. So it's our Halloween edition. So we are having a costume contest. So definitely go ahead and check us out. And come out. Dress as scary as you want. If you want to dress up as Kanye wearing a MAGA hat, dress up in the I Love It video, go right ahead. That was my original idea, but I figured I couldn't get through the door with my big old suit. So I got to come up with something else. Yeah, and then, Dom's going to be out there with us too.
Oh, yeah. Who knows what I'll be this year?
My money's on Bane.
And me.
And Donna as well.
Forgot about me.
Donna's going to be Karen. Crazy Karen.
Yeah, she's going to go as Crazy Karen.
Next week, I'll be there too.
And DJ will be there.
DJ will be there too.
You should go as Crazy Karen.
No.
You should create like this whole persona for Crazy Karen. You can go as Crazy Karen. That would be dope.
I don't know.
But yeah, so I guess we'll leave with the question of the day that I totally forgot to make up before we got here. But with Halloween afoot, what's your favorite urban legend? I
don't know. I like the railroad tracks.
Oh yeah.
I used to live by the railroad tracks actually. My parents had a rental house by there, and we stayed there for about a year, right next to the railroad tracks. So yes, it is downhill. So that debunks it, and it actually is. But the whole story and the whole culture on is pretty good.
Yeah.
For me, it would be the I forget his name. The one where it's the guy, the devil, that supposedly she danced with the devil.
Oh, she dances. Oh,
at the
I don't know
nightclub.
what it's called, but I know the story you're talking about.
Yeah, that she was dancing with this man who was like in an all-white suit, and she finally looked like the whole night she's dancing. And at the end, she looks down and sees that he has hooves feet. And supposedly that she was dancing with the devil the whole night, but that he looked like this handsome dude.
That'll teach you, ladies. You judge a book by its cover, you're gonna get the hooves.
And I'm pretty sure he probably really was hung like a horse. But yeah, that one is my personal favorite one. But what about you, Dom?
Me, I mean, honestly, I've had my own experience where, I've seen the Utsa.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I have to tell you like a quick story about that.
Go ahead.
That's the owl lady, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
That was gonna be mine.
Oh shit!
So I think it was it was like a week ago or like 2 weeks ago.
About a week ago.
I was walking to get the mail at I think it was maybe 11:30 at night, and then
Damn.
I know, and somebody didn't go with me, so I went by myself.
I wasn't here that day.
So yes, you were. Okay, and all of a sudden I hear this really loud noise, and it was an owl noise, and I was trying to look everywhere, and I was like, oh, I can't find anything. I need to hurry up and get the mail. So I was over here, hurry up, and I just kept hearing it, and I couldn't see who it was or where it was at. And I literally ran my ass down the street up to my apartment. And I was like, oh my God, this is so scary. I don't want to see that shit.
She was with her dogs, though.
My God.
No, I wasn't with any of my dogs.
Yes, she was.
It was just me by myself.
Oh man.
It was so scary. I thought I was gonna see her and then I was gonna die. Like
You
it
were
was
looking for her. You shouldn't have looked for her. You should have just been minding your business and then bam, get out of there.
Oh God, it was. I was scared.
Biggie Smalls, Biggie Smalls, Biggie Smalls.
Nah, yeah, Lechusa.
So you've had an
real.
encounter with La Lechusa?
Yes, I mean,
Oh my
literally.
God.
Okay, so there's this park that where I used to live at. It was like about 2 neighborhoods over, and it was me and my friend Chris. I mean, if everybody knows, he's a
Shuffles.
white boy. He's funny, but he don't know when to shut up.
He was abducted by aliens.
Well, let's just say me and him went over here feeling brave after drinking,
Oh.
and then we went into this park at night.
Oh God.
So we were going in there, we're having, a good time just like wandering around, and all of a sudden there was an owl perched up above us. And it was a white owl with brown feathers. I was like, oh, and it looked at us and started screeching.
Oh,
and
shit.
we both ran separate ways.
Oh my God, of course.
And so after that happened, I found myself like towards the car, but I couldn't find Chris.
Oh,
So
she took him.
Chris got kidnapped by Hagrid while Tom was running the other way.
You're
a wizard, Chris.
You're a wizard, Chris. But seriously though, like, and then I found him later. He kind of like tumbled, and he hit his head because he was like we couldn't see. It was dark, so
Yeah.
it was like maybe 2 in the morning. Wow. So I mean, and I found him, and he was good, but he was just kind of like winded.
Yeah.
So from that, we're like, man, we're never doing that again.
So why the hell would you guys think at 2 a.m. would be such a great idea to go into the forest or park, whatever it is?
Sounds about.
Sounds like about all our adventures.
That sounds like just a really bad scary movie.
That's when you catch the people getting freaky in the park.
No.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah,
So you know.
Maybe.
yeah, definitely.
You guys think La Lechuza is an urban legend, but it's not. It's
Yeah,
real. It's real.
It's real life.
It is.
So is Sasquatch.
So is the donkey lady. I mean, I see donkey ladies all the time. I mean,
I know some of your friends that look like donkey ladies.
hey, all of my friends are
Shots fired.
beautiful.
Hook me up.
But they have their own costumes already made.
Oh, damn. Never mind.
But yeah, I think we covered everything we need to cover today. One last shameful plug I totally forgot. November 3rd at Luchador Bar. We're officially now one of the sponsors for Santos Chinga's Lucha Start of the New Beginning. I forget the name of the title of the
Yay!
wrestling thing.
Lit.
So, So we're gonna be out there November 3rd. They're gonna have a bunch of great matches. They're supposedly having a hardcore death match where they're gonna just use weapons until somebody dies.
Jesus Christ.
Allegedly. They're having the great Ramses from Nacho Libre.
Hey.
Ramses is number 1. And then they're having some other wrestlers there from Mexico. If you follow Mexican wrestling, you probably know who a lot of them are. So there, shout out to our good friends there. Shout out to our good friends at Hood All Stars and El Papalote. Check out our trailers on our page. If you haven't seen the trailers, check them out. This isn't just your regular. Yes, that Nacho Libre and that Ramses. Yeah, so they're gonna be wrestling there. So we're co-sponsors on that. So definitely get your tickets. $10 for adults, $5 for kids.
That's gonna be really good.
Yeah, and who knows? Maybe you might see a wrestler in some 210 gear coming out repping us also. So definitely go out there. We'll be out there. Check out our new videos when it drops, either tonight or tomorrow. I'm still deciding, but our Burger Tucker video will be out within the next 24 hours.
Hey.
So definitely check that out. We're trying to shoot some fun stuff for you guys for this month. We have a corn maze challenge we're thinking about doing.
Oh yeah.
I'm
so excited.
For some team building exercises. We're gonna go
and
try to.
G and Dom eating prison burritos too.
We're still thinking about that one.
What is is?
Oh, come on, don't whip out.
I'm trying to convince Dom that it's cool to make these
Don't
prison
whip
burritos.
out.
What is that?
Prison burritos is when it's just like stuff you would eat in prison, so it's like pretty much ramen and like.
Peanut butter.
No thanks.
Salsa.
I gotta share some videos after this podcast, but it sounds interesting, so I figured why not try making some of our own to see if we can make them just like them. But we'll try to get that going.
Why? Why would you make me do this?
And then we're gonna try to go eat some more places and bring us some more local food places nearby. So we're definitely having a busy month. Of course, our game night next Wednesday on the 10th, right? I lost track of my calendar.
It is on the 10th, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So on the 10th, our next game night at Luchador Bar, it's going to be Cards Against Humanity night, so we'll be out there again, giving out prizes, shaking hands, kissing babies. If you can get your baby into the bar,
Ew.
kiss your baby on the top of the forehead. But definitely go out, support us, let your friends know. Have some cheap drinks, have some fun. Fun starts at 8:30. We go from 8:30 to about 9:45, 10 o'clock. And, yeah, definitely go check us out there. So anybody got any last words before we end this podcast here?
No.
No.
Well, with the changing of the season, be careful out there. Allergies are high. So, just waiting for that cold weather, though. I want to wear my hoodie someday.
Someday. But not today. But with that being said, this was episode 6 of 210 Culture. It was the Spooktober.
Spooktober!
Spooky.
So thank you for DJ for making it, being able to come off and be on the podcast this episode.
Yay!
problem.
If you want to hear more of DJ, let us know. If not, we'll fire him. It's
That's
cool.
fine.
Just kidding. We're trying to rotate bodies around to kind of give y'all all the same, so y'all don't have to hear the same 3 of us or 2 of us talk. That's why we brought Donna on the show to
I make the show.
change it up. But thank you to all our listeners so much. We do appreciate it, and spread the word of our podcast.
Word.
So that way we can grace everybody's ears. But with that being said, like always, I'm G.
And now I'm Dom.
And I'm DJ.
And I'm Donna.
And Crazy Karen just left the building. But
Yeah, she left. Sorry.
But of course, this is 210 Culture. And always remember, we're bringing the best,
Best.
Of 210 Nation.
Yeah.